Was Benny jealous of?
Wasn't it Benny jealous of just the fact that...
No, it's basically Benny was jealous because he was not getting much attention from his girl most of the time, basically.
No, that's what Benny was saying is that his girl his girl was the only one that was giving him attention. Most of the people that he was hanging out with, his friends and stuff, stopped hanging out with him after he started doing the writing job. And it was during this when he got his job at the Star that they started saying he mentioned that like these people were getting paid so much to write for the Star.
Oh, I see.
So,
Okay.
So you were saying, Chris?
I wasn't saying anything. You were talking now.
So what do you?
That jealousy leads to ambition. That's all I'm saying.
And so you think Benny is ambition. He wants to achieve being an actual writer because he's jealous of the other writers. All right, welcome everybody to the 3.5 Man podcast. Today we're gonna be half a man short because we got our boy Marco who's not here. And why now we are talking about the disconnect, the association between jealousy and ambition, and whether it's the jealousy that leads to ambition or ambition that leads to jealousy. And we're continuing with Chris.
So as I was saying for the podcast, jealousy leads to ambition because the fact that Miss Soleil was winning, and the fact that Benny was jealous about it, so he ended up murdering Miss Soleil.
Benny did not kill Miss Soleil.
Who killed Miss Soleil? It was some kind of...
It was his nephew.
Nephew that murdered her?
No. Cousin.
Cousin.
Am I?
Man, I wasn't. I didn't do any of the work for Mr. Slay, so I can't say for sure. But like the biggest, because there were two plots. There was the A and B plot. There was a story that was following Benny, and then there was a story that was following the murder. And they really connected when Benny started his job at Missy Slay at the Star. That's so we can connect that. So for Benny, it was his jealousy. Like he wanted to be like the other writers. He looked up to them in a like slightly jealous way. That's why he was ambitious to become a writer and post about the murder. But the reason there was a murder is because somebody was ambitious and they lost.
To Miss East LA, so they were jealous about that.
Yeah.
So they ended up murdering Miss East LA because the fact that they ended up losing to Miss East LA.
It wasn't the person that killed him. It wasn't the loser that killed him. It was somebody connected to it, but it wasn't the person that lost.
So technically a hitman.
Kind of like yeah.
Okay.
But I for sure thought it was a cousin or whatever.
Nah, because the cousin was working at the docks, I think, at the time, and he's.
That was the cousin of That was Benny. Benny was working at the docks at the time.
No.
He was getting paid $250.
Really?
Yes. That's why so many people told him it was a bad idea to leave the docks and go work at the Star, because he was only getting paid like $100 and something, and it was barely making ends meet for him. So it was not the brightest of an idea, but he did it due to the ambition of becoming a writer because he was jealous of the other people. And when he got to the Star, he became even more ambitious.
Okay.
So,
any input on that, Jonathan, that you have?
No, that was basically it.
There's a lot of there's also a big talk about family here. most of the story revolved around family a lot too, like how the winner they won at the the winner of the beauty pageant thing was originally a cheater because one of the judges was related to the participant, and that was one of the driving plots of why there was like the murder and stuff. And then the plot with Benny was that his family didn't approve of his work because of their culture of working with our hands.